especially with,
Yeah, we
especially with
might
Darrell looking like
we
he just got off
recorded.
the boat, off the Zen boat.
Y'all hear the breeze blowing behind me and shit?
You know what I'm saying?
The breeze blowing behind me and shit.
I told you, like, he just got off the Zen boat. He's like, man, look at
All right, fellas. So we're gathered here today to discuss this love. I sent we're having some creative differences in opinion on both drafts. The first draft is the draft that Darrell and Kenny were leaning toward. That's proof three, and then the second draft is the one that I just created last night, which is proof six, which I sent you, Corey. And Corey has not heard either one. And I mean, he hadn't heard before I sent him to him. He was oblivious to. He doesn't know anything about the creative process that went into either one. He just knows there's one is one way and the other is the other way. So he's totally unbiased.
All right.
So I think we should start off with him and let him, just give an opinion. So Corey, take it away.
So for me, I like proof three better.
Okay.
I noticed that the structure sounded a little bit more solid, and I like the way the progressions moved.
Okay.
It filled out any spaces that were left that you could really have something put in there, but you didn't need anything else with it. You know what I mean? It didn't have to be supplemented by anything. It put it this way, it stood on its own, and I like the fact that it was strong lyrically. I like that too. And it didn't have a lot of things going on with it. That proof six, it felt like it was two different songs. You understand what I mean? Like there was one part that could stand on its own, then the other part kind of stands on. They could fit together with a little tweaking, but I think proof three was a little bit more solid. Had a stronger standalone feeling.
Okay.
That was my opinion.
Okay. All right. So there it is. So Corey leans toward proof three, the first version, then proof six, the second version. So let's go around the room. Let's start with Darrell. Since Darrell is the one that really, really was an advocate for proof three, just go ahead and give your opinion on it, and then we'll keep going.
All right. So I think the second one I think it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. Like the chord, the arrangement, the progressions is beautiful. You mentioned to me that's possibility that you can maybe be able to merge 3 and 6.
Okay. So no, I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think if you can merge 3 and 6, I think it'll work. I was just listening to 6 again, and I like that. I like the chord changes. And I like the way it vamps out because it has that change. You can almost do like a coda, man. You feel me, Vince?
Yeah.
Do a coda with it, man. Do a coda.
I thought that too.
Take what Vince did.
Your bridge could be your vamp. Your B section could be your vamp.
Yeah.
Right.
And marry that. Yeah.
Okay.
That way, like what Corey's saying, what I was saying, as far as you still keep that simplicity, it's that raw, it's that boom, 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 boom,
right.
Boom. It's that pocket of that first one, right? And then, like you say, add that coda in there, man, and you get that. It was this 1-2 Marvin Gaye did, man. Where as the end goes, it's like it changes, the hits right at the end on like 3 and 4, going into 1, and it's fat, man. I think you can use something like that to go into that one using what Vince did. And again, I told you, I think that the vocals are going to be a little bit more difficult if you still try to do the marriage thing between the female and the male. It's going to be a little bit more different for Paul to hit some of the notes you were hitting. Because even you were struggling to hit what you had created in your choruses. You've got, I think, more falsetto than he does.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should reserve that judgment till you hear what Paul does with it.
Okay.
All right. You think about it, he's an artist too.
That's fair.
Right.
Fair.
And give him a chance to put his stamp on it before we make that judgment.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Kenny, what you got?
Okay. I absolutely love the chords that Vincent put in. I mean, is borderline genius what he did.
Oh man.
That's it.
Also, no, I'm just being honest. But the thing, Forrest, you remember when Mike's horns come in?
Yeah.
With my strings, I think that needs to be in there without Vince's chords, because if you add that, it's going to clash. But at the same time, I still want Vince's chords in there. They got to be in there. And I think maybe a vamp out, because it really doesn't have a vamp out. So this will be that's going to be a good opportunity to have a vamp section. And
the song is actually only 3 minutes, so I have time to do stuff.
Right. So that can extend it a bit. That's a good point. And also, you still have the best of all of us in there. And you still have the element of surprise with that vamp.
Right.
So that's my opinion.
So Vince, what do you think
and
about?
To bounce off of that, when you said that what I did was genius, all I did was what Forrest asked me to do.
Okay.
That's all I did. Forrest said,
people can ask.
He said, give me something that sounds like a Rod Temperton
and that's what he did.
type bridge, like he would do with Off the Wall, and like he would do with some of the Michael Jackson stuff.
But you still have to have the ability to make it sound the way it's supposed to. Anybody can try that, but you gotta have the genius.
Vince, everybody can't do that, bro.
That's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. That is exactly the point.
First of all, the cats who don't know who fuck Rod Temperton is.
Yeah.
And you took exactly what he said and you did Rod Temperton, bro.
Yes, he did.
Well, see, y'all gotta understand, I worship Rod Temperton. When he died, they did a retrospective on him on Sirius. And I was driving home from Raleigh to Charlotte. And I literally had to pull over because I was like, this dude wrote every song that I like.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait a minute. He wrote that? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He wrote that? I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what else too, Forrest? Real quick,
Go ahead.
You know what else too is you got time to play with. You could think about it, and of course, I'm thinking from my hip hop edge is that you bring in that vamp section that everybody's alluding to as an interlude. A fade in, fade out interlude to kind of start the piece, and then you go into the actual track, and then at the end you can do the marriage like Darrell said, which will stretch the song, but also give you a chance to loop another section as a vamp. Not to say that that's one thing that would be the final thing, but just maybe loop another section to vamp out too.
Yeah.
We'll have the best
Corey.
of both worlds.
I'm taking notes. Go ahead. Okay.
No. So it's not like it's I guess the word I'm not trying to think about it, and don't take this the wrong way. It's not like the song would sound like it's being too bullish for anybody. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't overpower anybody still, but you got one of the pieces at the beginning, and it kind of sets the mood for everybody. Minute 30-second snippet of that, fade out, and then come in with the song, and then at the end, that's where the marriage starts. After that second go round, you got the marriage at the end, and you vamp out.
Okay, what we're talking about, to put it in a nutshell, we
have
to take this from a song and make it a record.
Okay.
Right.
That's what everybody always tells me, like when I was doing Frida Payne stuff or anything like that.
Yeah.
They tell you, take it from a song to being a record.
Okay.
So what you should do for it, and what listening to everybody talk, I'm getting, leave the song as it is with your section, the first section. Let the bridge be what Kenny did. And then, because it will make it A, B, and then a C section. You use my part as the vamp.
Yes.
Right.
Because Michael Jackson did that a lot. He'd make an A section, a bridge, and then the vamp would be what you hum when the people, what non-musicians hum when they're walking down the street.
Right.
Agreed.
That's the recognizable part. Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. So give it to me now. So here's how it exists so far. This is intro, doom, first four, and this is It's like sitting down and writing all
Right.
the time. And then
I
this
love
is
that. Yeah.
the B section. Yeah, that's the thing that Darrell was gaga about. This is the B section. This is the chorus. Then there's a break. There's just the beat and the break, right? And then it goes back to the verse, and then so forth. So now tell me, this is what it will become. Tell me what I should do. Go for it. Intro.
The only thing you should change. The only thing you should change is 3. Go back to what Kenny did.
And where is that? What part is that?
3.
That's 3.
So do Kenny's version
exactly
of ooh, slow down, girl, let's move.
Yeah.
So Kenny
and then bring Mike's horns back right there.
So Kenny's B section. All right. And now what happens after that?
Everything else, keep it the same.
Everything else the same. Just run it straight down.
Keep it just like it is.
No, you run it straight down right there. Straight down.
Yeah, keep everything just like it is.
Everything you're changing is like Vince said, you only changing 3 and just run everything straight down.
That's the only thing you should change.
So that's going back to the original then.
Well, no, you didn't have the B section before.
Right.
The only thing you're changing is putting a vamp on it. You're making it A, B, and C.
Right.
All right,
that's
we getting in the forms now for us.
Exactly.
Right. And yeah, that's what I need.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about.
Look, I wasn't in the Fine Arts building. Y'all were. I was over there in the Fast Five building.
Well, I mean, Vince put. I mean, he nailed it because it's like you got your A, B, and your C, which is, I mean, usually B is sometimes the ghost C section.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it depends on what you say. Or what you do.
I've never heard that term, but that's exactly what it is, Corey.
Can I add something?
Ghost, it's a ghost of the verse of the bridge.
Go ahead, Corey.
I'm sorry. I think that.
No, go ahead, Kenny.
Oh, you're good. I think that when it breaks after the B section, you can kind of introduce Vince's chords right there. Because it's just that boom, 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 boom. And you can put Vince's chords right there as kind of like a sneak preview of what the vamp is going to be. Then go back to what normally is, and then Vince's vamp out.
And then my V section for the vamp.
Right.
No, my B section.
Well, this is after I'm only on the second verse.
So take that out for us. Take 8 out.
Take 8 out.
And put Vince's there.
Mm-hmm.
Put Vince's there.
Right.
And then that'll ride you out. That'll put you 330, 340.
So Vince's chord is gonna take us out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay,
that'll put around 3 minutes. That'll put around 4 minutes.
Wait, right? the way that's set up right there, there's only one chorus. That's what y'all want?
No, because vamp is a chord.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Like an actual chorus, yes. But there's, I guess my ghost term fits, I guess, but that's another chorus that can be felt later on that you wouldn't even make obvious.
Okay. So Vince, you're talking about like Michael Jackson's Lady in My Life, right?
Mm-hmm. Because Michael Jackson and Rod Temperton are two peas in a pod.
So Lady in My Life, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yep.
Because he goes out, laid back in my tenderness, right? That part.
Mm-hmm. That is the bridge.
Right. Okay.
And he goes,
okay. First of all, let me just put a pause in this. I am absolutely loving this conversation. This is amazing. Okay. All right.
So far as just for clarity, and I will put this in parentheses. This is just for you. Yeah. This is just for you and references. So intro, right? Mm-hmm. Now you can leave that as an A, but you will start with verse 1 as the A. Mm-hmm. Okay. So actually verse 1 is A.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny's B is literally the B section.
Okay.
And then you got your chorus. Mm-hmm. And then you look at the
break. You know what? Do me a favor. Switch verse 2 and break.
Wow.
Yeah. Change them.
Okay, got. Yep.
Wow.
That's what I was gonna bring back around is that you would move the C, the A, B, C would fit better like that.
If you change, put the second verse after the chorus.
Right after the chorus,
mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then put the break and then go to the vamp. That's A B
C A.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So chorus, verse 2, break, and then what?
So then the chords and the break would technically be C together, but it's really Vince's chord that would be C.
Well, after the break, you just go to the vamp.
Right.
Yeah.
So you really can take 8 off, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave 7 off.
There you go.
And then however many times you want to loop that.
That's really all you need right there.
And that's the end, because
just for
then
clarity,
that's just chitlin, all the vocal chitlin. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You putting the verses higher up, so they don't have to wait for the answer.
Right.
All right. So this is
that's intro.
A.
Intro.
Yeah.
That's A, right?
Yeah. Intro.
And this is A.
That's A. That's A.
This is A. Okay.
Yeah.
It's borderline sonata allegro form. Shoot.
That's what I was going to say, Kenny. It's like if you take out one thing, don't get me started. We put ostinato bits on it all, and we in there.
Yeah.
All right, stop
so
there.
That's B.
Yeah.
That's B. But that's B. So then what was? So you're saying use this?
That's A.
Right. So here comes Kenny.
Right.
Just making sure I got everything right.
Kenny.
So that is
Right.
what? What
that
is that?
should be Kenny. That should be the B section.
That's B.
That should be your chorus. Well,
Wait a minute. Isn't that the A section?
that's B.
That's what we would consider.
That's B.
Okay.
So B. So far everything is the same. Okay. Now what happens when we go to the chorus?
Play the chorus for us real quick.
Which one?
Kenny's first. And save mine for last.
Proof three.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So that's the what?
Chorus.
That's 4.
That's generic chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's no label to that.
Play it again for me.
When you call that a hook?
Yeah.
That was a hook,
Of course.
And that's Kenny's, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Keep that.
All right.
All right, now verse 2.
Okay. Verse 2 of Kenny, right?
Exactly.
So no break.
This is where you'll bring
right into it.
No, say the break just before the vamp.
So say that again, Vincent.
Save the break. Save the break for just before the vamp.
Okay, so we go back to A after the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And then bring Mike's horns back in with the strings, because that is just beautiful. What he did.
Okay, so Kenny, now you guys are the musicians, but I swear to God, I think maybe it was because it didn't match what Vincent was doing. He went to a note like in the third measure of those horns that was just killing me. But you're saying that because it was with your chords, it worked. Okay, so after verse 2. The A section.
Let me hear the horns, because from what I'm hearing of the song, it really doesn't need horns.
It doesn't need one.
I haven't listened to them, so I
need to hear them.
Yeah.
Can I hear them?
Yeah.
I listen to them separately, so I don't know which, what would make more sense. Like if I listen to it in this matchup.
This is the second verse.
Right.
With sexy consonants and your love, there's no other way. 'Cause she said, slow down, boy, let's groove. The passion when we move. I wanna be close to you all night, and then we'll do everything that you want to. And when I get you in the mood, girl, I know just what to do. So baby, let me groove.
All right.
That's great.
What you got? So that's the second verse. And then second verse going
You may need to put you know what, Forrest? You may need to do another chorus before that break.
Okay.
Because it sounded nice when you go into Baby Let Me Groove. That was really nice.
Okay.
And
So
everybody will remember that first.
Start at 5, go chorus, breaking.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
So play from verse 2.
Yeah, start at 5.
This big part. Next.
Oh, wait. Which one? Proof 3 or proof 6?
Second verse.
Second verse.
Proof 6 the second verse, or proof 3 the second verse?
5 is the
I thought it was
verse.
proof.
Oh mine.
Yeah.
So proof 3.
I don't know who this was. I don't know if it's
They would Kenny stuff for now.
Okay. Stay with Kenny. All right. So this is proof 3.
Don't even do mine until you get to 8.
Okay. Second verse, B section.
I love that arcade part.
I do too. I know I'm becoming this all night.
That's the point. That's the point.
And pray. Oh, no, me Carter.
Right. That's 6.
I have everything else. I just don't have
All right. Now what?
A beat break. Hey, Kenny, can you go on mute for a second?
Can you mute right quick?
Okay.
I got him. All right. Go ahead, Vin. Go ahead.
Tell Kenny give me a 2-piece with a biscuit while he. You may need to do 2 choruses right there.
Okay.
Might need
You mean double that up?
Yeah.
All right.
Because that's the 9
memorizable part.
Yeah, exactly. Then you
All
go to break.
I got a question. I got a question for you, Vince. So if you're gonna do 2 choruses right there, and then the next, do you want some kind of like warm introduction to your chords right there?
That's
like
the break. That's the break. You don't need you need to drop out instead of add.
Yeah.
So that's what
Mary
I'm saying.
J. Blige said
Let me hear the break.
Mary J. Blige said, let it breathe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The break is just the intro.
Just let it breathe. Like Mary J. Blige said, let it breathe.
Yeah. So that's just the intro then. The intro is the break.
Well, let's hear the break and see how much.
The break on proof 3, we would have sounded like this.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need nothing.
Don't need nothing else right there.
Right. And then go to
or have him talking over it or something.
Or something, yeah.
All
Conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
we go to the vamp with exactly. Now we go to the vamp.
And what part is the vamp?
That's my chord. My chord.
That?
Yeah. That's hot. That's it right there.
That's gonna be great. Oh my God! Yeah, and go out like that. That'll be hot, y'all.
That's it.
Now start it. Play the whole. I want to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, play it from top.
I want to hear the whole package.
Okay.
And watch it sound like a record.
Hey, Kenny, I can hear your receipt.
I'm a mute. Kenny, I'm muting.
I can hear your receipt, Kenny.
Do what now?
2-piece with a biscuit.
I can hear your receipt crumbling in your hand. Would you?
Yeah. I'm just getting back in my car.
I'm just messing with you.
I'll wait until Kenny is ready,
okay.
and ready, and then I'm gonna go through all the sections.
Play the whole thing, and I bet you money it sounds like a record.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah, that's
I hear the puzzle pieces already.
Yeah,
I hear the whole thing.
So Corey, you see what's going on? You see, you were talking. See, this is what your soul was calling for, dude. This right here is what you said you had.
This is what happened when you leave ego at the door.
Yeah.
I was done. I couldn't get anything going, man. I'm looking at my MPC over there right now. I'm like, all right.
I bet you will now.
I'll see you later on. That's
right.
Bro, it comes and goes. It like I put on your post. It comes and goes. It ebbs and flows. Don't force it. Don't force it. Because if you force it, it's gonna sound like it.
I agree. It's like a cat. You just gotta let it come to you.
Point.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Oh wow, Forrest.
Like a cat.
No,
And it
right.
comes at the absolute wrong times too. It's just like, hey.
I'm using that.
It's like a cat. All right, so I'm going through all of the sections. I got proof 3 and proof 6 up here. We're gonna start off with the intro down to the first, well, actually through
everything
here, right? And then we're gonna go break,
run the whole.
Are you running the whole thing? Are you running
everything?
The whole thing?
Yeah, I'll be yeah. Let me just set Vincent up right quick before I do. Right. Oh my man, it's gonna be so hot, man. That's gonna be so hot.
Forrest, when Vincent goes, oh my God, that's genius. My goodness.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
All right.
And that's why you save it for last.
Yeah.
It's a coda, baby.
Think about it, it's gonna fade on that.
Yep. And see, then the listeners
fade on that.
Yeah, the listeners have that element of surprise right there.
Yes, sir.
That's
like,
wait, that's the syrup on the pancake, brother.
What just happened?
That's that coda, man.
Syrup on the pancake.
Coda. That's that coda.
So that's what a coda is, Darrell.
Yes.
That's what oh my God. Oh my God.
Just imagine what that sound like in spatial audio.
It should be right, shouldn't it? Corey, you're right about that, man.
And that makes all your other choruses the foreshadowing of the vamp.
Right.
It's the foreshadowing. You're giving them a hint every time you go to the chorus.
Yeah.
Right.
And his B section.
And I got it. Here's another idea. How about, so I was gonna marry Paul and Elon. How about we let Elon come in on the vamp? Should we bring it? Like, ooh, nah, nah. Like she takes the whole. Oh my God!
But hold on, but also tell Paul to do something like Vince was talking about over the break, like a little conversation piece. Because it's all about still keeping this tune sexy, man. It's like conversation over dinner or something.
Veto.
Right.
Veto.
Yeah.
Why?
Because these ideas are scratch pad ideas. Leave this like it is.
And let him decide.
Right. Less is more. First of all, less is more.
Exactly.
And then, like I said, these are scratch pad ideas we come up with. These can be used to incorporate something else in a different key.
So you saying over the break? You saying let them figure out something over the break?
Don't do nothing.
Just let it
at
leave
this
it open.
moment, right where it is. Leave it right at face value. Like play it. Once you play it, you see what I'm talking about. Just play the whole thing. You see what I'm talking about when you play it through.
And when you tell Paul to do to tell Paul to sing it, if he feels something, let him do something if he feels it over the break.
Right.
Because if he doesn't feel it, he won't do it.
Now I tell you what,
he'll leave it blank, like Corey said.
Think about
it'll be organic then.
Exactly.
The thing about those two artists is she could do that. Forrest pretty much tells old boy what to do. He doesn't. He doesn't veer. He's not a person that can like create. I've noticed.
Oh, okay.
I do have to dictate to him, Corey. Like if I want him, I say, "Yo, man, you can do this ad lib." I need to literally say, "I need a Robin Thicke." Yeah,
you ain't got
to. I have to do it.
Okay.
I have to do it.
You ain't got to tell her nothing. You ain't got to tell her nothing. She's straight.
Yeah. All I got to do is
play, Vince?
I said I have to do Envision the exact same way.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If they're learning something off somebody else's record, they can spit it out word for word. But if you write something for them, and they have to be creative, you have to all literally spoon feed it to feed creativity to them.
Wow.
They have no reference point. They have no reference point.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
You've done a cover band, so the only one that really does that can really create something like that is Iris.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you get out of Iris's way, and let
That's what we do with Elon. Yeah, we just let her do her thing, and she kills it. Elon was What's Your Name? She was. I mean, she just took that to a whole nother level.
Yeah, whole nother level.
And real quick before you play this, to your point, Vince, and I know you know this, and I know Kenny knows this probably, and no disrespect to anybody else, but you can find any praise and worship leader that would do exactly what you just said.
Exactly.
Like they'll take a song word for word, but they'll mold it, man, and it's like that can't be the same song Marette Blanc-Clark just sang. It can't be. That's what you call putting your stamp on it.
My wife is one that can do that. She prays and worship leads, and she's very good at that. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
So play.
That's
can't
awesome.
wait for you to play this. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear this.
I know. All right, here we go. Intro.
I love that arcade, man.
Skinny, man. I just put them together.
It's like sitting down and writing a letter. See, you got so little time and so much to say, so much to express, so much better. With sexy consonants and your love, there's no other way. 'Cause she said, slow down, boy, let's groove. The passion when we move. I wanna be close to you all night, and then we'll do everything that you want to. And when I get you in the mood, girl, I know just what to do. So baby, let me groove. Take you dance and shake it, can't no more. Come on, groove and shake it till the sun is shining with this love.
Then we go straight into the verse.
Second verse.
Can you give me dress, please?
I'm almost done, right?
You got so little time and so much to say, so much to express, so much better. With sexy consonants and your love, there's no other way. 'Cause she said, slow down, boy, let's go.
Okay, hold up. So I don't have a B section after the second verse. Do I go B section again, or do I go straight chorus? We can't go straight chorus. We have to go Kenny's B section, right?
Yeah.
So we are going B section. All right.
That's the section with Mike's horns, right?
Yeah.
It's an A extension. No, it's like an A extension.
All right. So this is an A extension. All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Forrest said,
Right.
the good old extension, huh?
This is the A extension.
It's like we're making a commercial for. It's like we're making a commercial for male enhancement.
So that's the
Hey,
B
yo,
section is really
speaking
an
of
A
that,
extension.
Speaking of male enhancements, go get
All
because
right.
the study has proven now that it helps with your cognition, bro. It helps you with dementia and Alzheimer's. So
You talking about
think about it
Viagra?
as far as being for sex. Think about it, you better remember to have sex.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm a proponent for Viagra, man. Shoot, I use them blue chews religiously. I love it. All right, anyway. So
The passion when we move. I wanna
So
be
we're right
close to
here.
you all night, and then we'll do everything that you want to. And when I get you in the mood, girl, I know just what to do. So baby, let me groove and take you
Love that.
dance and shake it till we can't no more. I wanna groove and shake it till the sun is shining with this love.
Chorus again.
Girl, I groove and take you across.
right here.
Dance and shake it till we can't no more. I wanna groove and shake it till the sun is shining with this love.
Now we're at the break.
And break.
Now, this is just a beat break. You want to do the baseline break, right, Darrell? Back to dude.
Yeah,
Dun,
yeah.
Dude. All right, so that's the first break. So that's
Yeah,
this.
drop it out.
All night, and when I get you what to do,
Right here.
Yeah. You better way to go, baby.
This is a suspense builder right here.
All right,
No,
now.
and then go to Vince. And then go to Vince right
Going
there. That's
here.
Exactly. At the end of the break, you gotta go to do the baby. Let me.
Right.
Also, you want to go to? Are we going here are we going to Vince's chord? Baby, let me ooh
That.
now.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the.
Go to that.
Okay, go to that. Okay. Here.
Right.
Okay, that's where we are. All right.
And that takes you out.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be nice.
All right. So then we're gonna.
All right, yo. I would loop that again. That part you just played.
Yeah.
Loop that again.
Yeah. Vince chord on chorus forever.
And do yeah. So you going out on that,
fade.
Baby? Let me hold you tight, love.
Yeah.
I
I put a synth line in there too. Can you bring that up a little bit?
I sure will.
The
Yeah. I took it out because I didn't want to overcomplicate things. But now that we are here, I'll definitely bring it back in.
Yeah, bring that up because it's basically baby let me rule.
Wow.
That's why I put it in there.
Yeah.
It's
Man,
the hum down
I'm
hum when
digging
you
this,
that
man.
sweet part.
Yes.
So far as the first time you play it, leave it like that. But then the second time on out, put Vince's chords on it. The synth on it.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I mean?
second synth line. Add
So get the break, then that chord, and then the second time on 10, add the synth and keep it all the way out.
Line. Yep.
You're building it up. You're building
That's
up
the take me home part.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I got a little surprise.
And then that's all vocal. After that, that's all vocal chitlin or whatever the artist decides to do. Usually that's the time where most people stretch their wings, you know.
Right.
They let you know what they
the
got.
synth line will maintain the basic theme while the vocalist is going where they want to go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so Vince, Darrell and Kenny love my Uvoxes, and I was telling you to send me your MIDI. Now we can get around that if you can just tell me what the chords are. I can play them. All I need are stabs, and then I go in and do something like I just do like vocalizing, and that's what makes it go like Teddy Riley does. If you can tell me the chords, I can play them in, and I can make Darrell have another child. He will die. He will literally die when he hears
another child.
We might lose.
I got you right now. But swing it just like you did, Kenny. I mean, Forrest.
Yeah.
He said another child.
And then I put those on.
I got too many kids, Corey. I don't need them.
Man, dude, you about to have about.
So that is still the same. That little flat little stab part.
Yeah.
They're the same chords as everything else.
I need the notes so I can put them in MIDI. I need those notes. So,
what program are you running for us? What program are you running?
It's called Uvox, and what it does is so when Kenny
no.
MIDI,
no, I'm sorry. I know that, but what DAW are you using?
Oh, Digital Performer.
So you should pull a highlight, and then you should have note detection.
Ooh,
really? Audio?
There should be on Motu. There should be a gosh, it's been almost I'm not being funny, a decade since I've seen Motu because I use Studio One. But there's a note detection that you should pull either singularly or on chords. Because if you can even pull up your piano roll and look at it that way too.
So I can wait a minute. He sent me his audio. I can do that with his audio.
There's a note detection. Gosh, I'm trying to think of where. I'm Studio One hardwired because I can do that. If I pull the audio, I could pull note detection, and it would tell me like if that's a B13 or whatever.
Oh, wow!
Wow!
But it's been literally a decade since I've been on Motu. But I know by now they have this. Everybody's trying to keep up with everybody, so I'm sure there's a way to do that. I just don't know. Like I'm not in front of Motu to know, but I'm like Logic does it. Logic does something like that too.
So I can play Vincent's audio file, solo out that stem, and it will pull back the notes from his chords.
And they should be able to pull the notes out right.
Wow.
I don't know Motu like that anymore.
because it's the notation part of it.
Right.
It'll come
I
out.
thought that
as-
was
it'll
only
come out
with
as the
MIDI
notes
though.
on the staff.
I'm
No,
thinking
no,
like
no, 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 no. Because
1995.
like Vince said, look, I go to it's not Encore. What's it called on Studio One? It's almost like what's the thing I'm looking for? It's almost like, gosh, I'm going back in the day, Vince, Band in the Box. But like that's the only thing I think of right now. But like you
Like
would
Finale?
pull, right? Thank you. You would pull the MIDI and you pull his chords, and then you could pull it out in notation form. Like it would actually scribe out the sheet
that's
music. If you want to
MIDI.
have an orchestra play this, yeah. If you want to have an orchestra or a band
It
play
would
this,
scribe it,
you can
quick
pull up
scribe.
yeah, you can scribe it, you can pull up lead sheets, yeah. You can even pull up the
Right.
vocals
Then
that
after
way.
you have it, after you have the notation, couldn't
Yeah.
you just assign another program to that?
Yeah.
Like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
sign your vocal program to it.
I will look.
mhm.
I will look.
Soon as
Wow.
you
There's two
find
ways.
that
Like I
out,
said,
you let us know.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
soon as you
Yeah.
find that
I
out,
had no idea.
because I won't ride that horse.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Giddy up,
We're
huh?
gonna ride that horse. If you figure that
Yeah.
out,
Okay.
I'll get
Got
back
it.
on there today. I'll get back on mine this afternoon and look at it. Because like I said, I've been on, like for me to record, physically record is impossible. So I just do mostly music. But I'll pull up on the
Please do.
Studio
I
One.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Yeah.
fellas.
Come on
I
now. This
think
is the hive mind. This
yeah,
is great.
man. This is it.
This is great.
sounds
I
like a
got my
record to
notes
me.
on that. So any questions about this? I think this is it right here. This is
Sounds
a
like a
hybrid.
record
One more,
to me.
one more asterisk besides 3 and 6.
Mhm.
And this is just for you, Forrest, because most people would get this kind of feeling anyway. Whenever you move to a chorus, something like that, you can always do a scale and walk it up. You said,
I was thinking that. Yeah.
yeah, that's an innate thing for you because of how you sing and formats.
Right.
But when you move to a chorus or even to a break sometimes, or a break or something like that, but mostly when you do a chorus, you're going to change the key and you come out of that key or the relative, whatever, and da 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 da, because you're in, the home key, and then you move to that. So that's just something that, for you notation purposes.
Okay.
So whenever you want to break to a chorus, you always just pull. That's the easiest way to get from one A to B, like that.
Okay.
It's just
Singing
walk the scale up.
Either singing or notation, right? I mean,
Right,
or,
right.
Yeah. Either singing
And that's
or
what that
notation.
little synth line is. That's exactly what that synth line is.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm
you
saying.
can
Yeah.
pull it out and put it where you put it, wherever
Right.
you want.
You copy
Every
and paste
time
and
you
put it
go
on
from-
any instrument. Right.
Every time you go from A to a chorus,
Mm-hmm.
you can put that synth line in there.
And
Okay.
that's what makes a song a record, because people can follow along on the path that
Exactly.
made for them.
Yeah. Absolutely. So Vincent, just in case I'm not able to find that notation, do you want to give me the
I'm still
chords on that
working on this
section there?
thing about the MIDI. I'm still working.
Okay.
I'm sending you the MIDI.
So Kenny, you might want to give Vincent some pointers. He does not know how to SMF. Can you believe that? So you can tell him how to SMF, dude.
Really?
Yes, he needs help.
Uvox.
Okay.
Yeah, Uvox is the program, dude. Corey.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a
Is that
plugin.
from?
Yeah, I
Okay.
could,
Waves.
definitely come out of SMF. That's
Yeah,
That's a Waves
show-
plugin.
It's a Wave
Yeah.
plugin. You drop it on the aux, and
Mhm.
then you assign like Vincent or
Yeah.
Kenny's chords to it, and then I
Mhm.
sing on another track, and then that track triggers the chords that Vincent plays. That's how you get those.
Okay.
Just the potential of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm
It's
today
straight up Teddy
today
Riley.
years old. Okay. I'm
It's
today years
it's
old.
straight up Teddy Riley, man. And I've been killing it on these
Bruh.
songs, man. And you can
Bruh.
sing anything, and it'll turn you in like Zap, like Talkbox.
Yeah.
Oh, Intruder Alert has got it all over it. Now that I
Oh my
know
God, that's
All
Darrell's
is
favorite part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Darrell's favorite
Yeah.
part.
Mm-mm-mm.
So cool, man.
Mm.
I got it. This is it. I got my marching orders. I'm
I need to
excited
change
now.
my
I'm gonna get
diaper,
in
man.
and kill it. Oh no! Don't
Yeah.
change it yet. Don't change it yet, because I'm about to soil it one more time.
I need to
Or
change my
that
diaper.
bead on itself.
Right. That right, Vince?
All right, so
Oh,
Darrell,
my.
you approve?
Yeah, man, we good, bro.
All right, Kenny, you good?
yeah, it sounds great, man.
Sound like a record to me.
All right, I'm
Yes.
going to play with it. I'm going to put this in, and then I'll have something out tonight.
Okay,
So-
man.
Darrell.
Great.
Hey, Darrell, stop hanging out with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, man. He's trying to look the part.
That is awesome. That is awesome.